What's up, you guys? Adam here, and I have a fun surprise to show you this morning. Before I came to Italy, I had not ever heard of a balletti, and I didn't know what it was, so I'm going to show you guys what it is. So basically, you unscrew the top and the bottom, and then you take this thing off. So you have three pieces here. Put water in here, put coffee in here, and then screw it all together. This is all set up. You turn the burner on, and you just put it right on top. Open the top. So I'm sitting here enjoying my coffee, and I hear some weird music coming from outside. What is that? Dave, you said you wanted to be in my next vlog. Here's your shot.
Oh my God.
Look at that jacket right there, guys.
Right out of bed.
So, as I've mentioned many times in the past, when we make an Adamant Insanity, we don't have an office, you know, we're not like a complete production where we all work together in the same room. It's all done on the internet, and with that comes a lot of Skype calls. So now that we are in the animation phase and we're not working on the animatic anymore, it is actually time to show the animatic to the animators and all the people who do the music and the background art. And that way everyone knows the project that we're working on, what it entails, and what they're going to be doing. And then from there we decide who does what. So right now we're about to have that Skype call, which is super exciting. And here's my laptop here, but very conveniently, my Wi-Fi decided to just stop functioning right before. So that's really fantastic. So I have an assignment for my 3D animation course right now, where I'm animating a guy basically falling on his face. Just for fun. And I'm not one of those people who really loves being like cooped up in the same place all day. And I've been in my room for like way too long today. So I'm headed over to the school actually, even though it's probably like 10 at night. But I think it closes at midnight, so I think it's all good. And I am not the best CG animator in the world, so... Thank you. There are a lot of stairs in this building. Wait, I want this shot. Oh yeah, look at all those. I didn't want to film in school because obvious reasons, but this is the rig I'm working with. It's called Malcolm. It's basically, it's by an animation school. It's actually a pretty nice rig. It does a lot of good things, and I'm animating a vanilla walk cycle. And for those of you who don't know what a vanilla walk cycle is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a very plain, no personality walk cycle. Even though it's boring, he's got to have the offset on the hands, and he's got to roll off his feet smoothly, and everything has to look good. There's a slight like limp there, like that's taking a little bit too long. There's some kinks I need to figure out, but I'm excited to finally be done with this. It's been too long. So I thought this would be a cool time to talk about the scene distribution process of Inanimate Insanity, because I know a lot of people are wondering when they see all those names on the screen, like, how does that exactly get organized? Like, how is it chosen? Which scenes go to which animator? And honestly, it's a very open process. Whatever the animator's strengths and weaknesses are, we try to highlight that and make sure that they like what they're doing, and we set up the files very specifically here. Let me just show you. So this is what the standard Inanimate Insanity scene file looks like. You know, as it's been said many times on the channel, almost everything is done in Adobe Flash, And basically this is the way we set up the scene files. So we put a nice border around the whole scene. We make sure that it says the episode name, the scene number, and the name of the scene generally. Yeah, so it's very early in the episode. This is the scene that was actually in the sneak peek. Now this is the timeline, so you could drag along here and see what they're saying. So this is the shot from the sneak peek.
You did that?
And we put in the storyboard as the last layer, and we make sure it's a little bit transparent so you can see through it. And then that allows the animator to just animate right on top. As you can see, I actually did the character animation for this scene, so I literally just took the character model and placed it right on top of the animatic. Now the staging I flipped around a little bit, but it's pretty similar. You know, I do believe that when you're doing this stuff that you shouldn't hold it completely to the T of what the animatic is, because you're going to figure things out while you're animating and decide to make creative liberties based on that. It's only natural. Yeah, so we had our first call of the episode, which was super cool. We all sat down in a Skype call, and it's weird because in studio environments, once the animatic is finished, all the people come into a room and you all watch it together, and it's a really magical experience. However, with a show where people are just kind of working through the internet all around the world, you all get in a Skype call and it's like, okay guys, we're gonna send the link to the video now. And then it's like, okay, is everyone paused at 0.00? Okay, play in 3, 2, 1. So it's like a really weird experience, but it was pretty cool because you still get that raw reaction of people laughing at the jokes or reacting to a moment. It was really cool. But basically, when people are watching, an animator is going to look at it a little bit differently because they're going to kind of process, okay, that shot is something I could do. Or they'll think, maybe that moment is a little bit not in my alley. So all of those things are taken into account basically through the initial watch. And then once we know all the animators that are on board, for this episode there are 9 animators. All of the scenes of the episode, which I believe are 31 this episode, there are 31 scenes, and a scene can vary drastically. There are scenes that are literally 9 seconds, and there are scenes that are 1.5 minutes. It just completely differs, and that's just the way the shots are broken up. Like there's a 9-second scene of a character running away out of frame, and someone might be like, that's my shot, but someone might be like, that's ridiculous, that's 9 seconds, I do not want to do that. So it's totally up to the animator, and that's why I like making sure that we all have that freedom when we're working. But yeah, each scene file looks just like that, and it has the border, it has the scene number, it has everything, and it has the storyboard under it, which are made by me, Taylor, Ben did a few storyboards, and then we have 2 of my friends from school who also helped out with the storyboards this episode, David and Hannah, and they did a really awesome job, and I'm really happy with how the animatic came out. I think it communicates the story just how we want, so I'm pretty excited about that. But basically each scene, doesn't matter who storyboarded it, the storyboard is underneath on the bottom layer, and then the animator can animate the characters on top and make sure that the staging is right. However, like I said before, they can take the creative liberties they want if they think that the staging should be a little different, or if they believe a movement is a little bit too fast or too slow to really work in that scenario, then they can change it. We want to make sure that it's a pretty open environment and that no one feels tied down to anything, because I don't think that makes for a very good experience. Oh shoot, the awning is blocking it. The Odeon. Quite a line.
It's €5 for these bags of M&Ms?
Yeah, they're expensive. Okay, so I saw Loving Vincent, really cool film, very visually engaging. It's unbelievable that every single frame of the animation was a full painting. That's unbelievable. But one thing that I was not 100% prepared for was that the entire film was in Italian. It was not in English, and the film is in English, you can watch it in English, but this particular theater, since I'm in Italy right now, doesn't have the English version. So I didn't know anything that was going on. I had no idea. But it was so visually stimulating that I didn't even mind. I wasn't even that bored. Now, there were some people snoring in the audience because they couldn't understand anything. However, I had a very good time, but I should probably watch the English version at some point so I can understand the story. But visually, very good. Anyway, I got some footage from the other day when me and a few friends went to a chocolate festival in Prato, which is about a 20-minute train ride away from Florence. It was a cool little stop, so let's go. Walking on the... I do that all the time.
To pretend I have balance.
Oh, that is quite the shot right there. All the pigeons.
Are you actually videotaping this?
It's very important.
Yeah, I know.
That's like kind of crazy.
Scientific discovery, to be sure.
So just like Siena, it's a big wall, big lake, big wall, big lake.
Aren't we stopping the thing?
Are you taking a photo or something? Yes, he is.
Look in the water.
There's some sort of animal in there. That's not a rabbit. Can rabbits swim? And something. What is that thing? Yeah, it's not a possum. It's just looking at us. Oh, it's moving.
Oh, he's so cute. I'm telling you, it's a nutrient.
Every single city. So we came for a chocolate festival, and it is a very small chocolate festival. So we will be exploring other parts of the city. Chocolate everything. They have chocolate shoes,
Chocolate key.
they have chocolate cheese,
A chocolate keyhole for your
chocolate key and keyhole, chocolate phones, chocolate dentures, every fruit imaginable, covered in chocolate. Yeah, it's actually pretty nuts.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Butter of everything you can imagine. Chocolate books. So the insides, I'm assuming, white chocolate, or it looks like paper.
Wait, that's not chocolate.
Wait, is the outside?
We've been
I think that's
fooled.
just a book. I don't think it's a chocolate book.
It's not a book. We're at a castle
We're at a castle.
in Prato.
Peach's Castle? That's not for another week.
Castle. I guess, yeah, you're right. The princess is in another castle.
Oh my god, wait. We gotta get the corner turn here. Woo!